My name is Celia. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello to you, welcome. Like most of you, I imagine, because you're watching this video, you recently got into houseplants. So did I. And after watching a couple YouTube videos, I found Kaylee Ellen. She's here on YouTube as well. I'll tag her below in the description box. But she got me really wanting to get into more rare plants. So I got online. I love online shopping, so this was really up my alley. And I found a couple of plants that I was willing to spend the little extra money that rare plants call for. And one of them has arrived. So I ordered them from 4 different places. I'll put them all in this video, so it'll be kind of a compilation. So I'll look different in different clips. But we're gonna start with this guy. And this is from an Etsy shop called the Plant Emporium. So let's open it up. I have ordered from the Plant Emporium before. I didn't film it, but I got an Alocasia zebrina from them, and it was in excellent condition when I opened it up. So I am fairly confident that this one will look good as well. Let's see. Okay, and we got here. Trying to remember. Okay. Really got me wrapped up in here. Some more tape on the bottom. And here she is. And let me just double check so I say the name correctly. This is a dwarf Alocasia Odora variegata. Odora variegata. And I have seen larger ones for sale, but I thought the dwarf one would be nice because I live in New York City. I've got limited space. So just like my other order from the Plant Emporium, it came bare roots. They had some paper in there and we saw it was wrapped up. So let's open her up, see what she looks like. Let me give you a better look. There's the variegation on the leaves. This leaf, I don't know. That leaf doesn't feel as healthy to me. And the roots, you can see the roots are, those are some good looking roots. They look really good. Yeah, I will admit the leaves are a little bit smaller than I thought they were gonna be. I know it's a dwarf plant, and it's still young, so they could still grow bigger, but yeah, it's a good looking plant. So the next clip will be another plant. Hello and welcome back, although it was just 2 seconds for you. It's actually the next day and another plant has arrived. This one I got from an eBay seller who, I gotta be honest, whose name I don't remember, but they were very kind because I put like my eBay hadn't updated my shipping address. Well, I hadn't updated my shipping address on eBay, and so when I initially checked out, it had the wrong shipping address, and I let them know, and they were like, oh, it's fine, no problem, I'll put the right address on there. And I will admit I was a little concerned that they would not do that, but they did, and my plant came, and it came very quickly actually. This, I blame Kaylee Ellen for, again, because she has this plant, and whenever she shows it in a video, it looks so cool, and I just had to have one myself. Let's see if we can get it out of the box. Oh, okay. Nope. Nope, it wants a little bit more. It wants a little bit more. Give it a little more. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Hey. Oh, it's taped in there. Okay, packaging is nice. It is not in a pot. hope I have another pot laying around. I hope I'm not showing my address. We'll have to blur that out. This, ooh, it's a big boy, is a Calathea Warzawicki Velvet Touch. Velvet Touch is how it is referred to because the leaves feel very velvety, and they do. This is so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Let me show you. Look at that. Can you tell that it is velvety? Do you see? Oh, that's nice. I have never had a Calathea. This is my first one. I'm very excited. Shall we see what the roots look like? I feel like I'm gonna make a mess. Where my thing go? Okay. It looks very well established roots. That's a good root ball system, and there looks to be no rot. Whoop. Can you see that? Yeah. Looks good. Looks really good. I will make sure that because the seller does have other plants for sale, so I will again make sure that I link the eBay seller down in the description bar. But this looks really, really good. A couple of leaves, like this leaf obviously was crispy and they just cut it off, but there is like a new sprout happening there. This leaf looks like it might be new and just unfurled. So I think I'm really happy with this guy. This is exciting. Calathea Velvet Touch. And so I've got one more plant coming. So I'll see you again soon. Okay, and here we are with a little clip that I filmed when my cameraman wasn't here, and I just couldn't wait. So this plant actually arrived a little, so like it was the first one to arrive of the plants that I'm showing in this video. I ordered this online from an online nursery called the People's Plants, and I really, really liked how they packaged it. This plastic kept the plant like, you know, there was nothing else there. It kept it so well protected, and it's biodegradable, which was perfect. This is a crocodile fern that was very affordably priced from the People's Plants. They had, this paper was not wet. It was really just to keep the soil in the pot. And it came in a nice pot, you know, in a nice nursery pot. I was very impressed. Very easy to unbox, and like, boom, plant is ready to go. I did, you know, check it for bugs just because I don't really have plants that are this full. This is like this is the first fern that I've had, so I don't really have plants that are this full. So I did make sure to check it for, you know, pests or whatever, but it looks good. It's a very good juvenile plant. It does have some minor areas of damage, probably just from the nursery, but I was very happy with this purchase. There were no bugs, in case you were wondering. Yeah, he's living his best life and thriving in my window. Crocodile fern, holla. And hello again. I'm sure it was just a couple seconds for you, but it's been a couple of days for me. Sorry that the quality keeps changing. We're actually improving the setup as this video goes along, so just enjoy the movie magic. But I am back, obviously, because it's still plant haul, with another plant, and this one came all the way from jolly old England, again from eBay. Now I don't understand the flat pack. We gonna see what the flat pack is, what it's talking about. Okay, we just gonna pull it out. This is a Calathea Musica. Musica. Okay, I guess the flat pack was alright. Again, I'll link the eBay seller in the description. And I'm breaking it. Dear Lord. Oh, okay. I see. Gentle. Jesus. Celia, what are you doing? There we go. Okay. That was stressful. It has been in the mail for 5 days. Here it is with its textured and patterned leaves. Calathea musica. It's really pretty. Despite my kind of barbaric unboxing there, it does seem to be okay. It was again shipped bare root. So let's see. This looks like it was shipped with like not even any dirt, like legit just roots. It's wrapped in a paper towel. This plant was really, really affordable, even coming from London, including the shipping. It was like $25. So very, very affordable. Okay, roots look okay. Nothing too really spectacular, but there are roots there. I'm actually waiting on pots to come from Amazon. So I think I might just stick this in water for a couple of days until the plants arrive. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see how it does. We'll do an update eventually. But there it is, the Calathea musica. And finally, we have the last plant. This one is also from eBay, from Southern Oak Aquatics. They actually have their name on the box, so I can remember who I bought it from. And this one will be a first for me because it is my first type of this plant. This journey feels for me like it's been really long, but for you guys, this is like, I don't know, a couple minute long video. But this has been like, I don't know, 2 weeks, week and a half worth of plant deliveries. But I feel like we're ending on a high note. This seems to be well packaged, layered with paper on top. And it looks like, no, we're not taped to the box. Oh, and it's in a pot. Unlike everything else, I did not expect it to be in a pot. Let's see. Like I said, this will be my first type of this. This will be my first plant of this type. Oh, okay, whoa. It looks like they have stuffed paper on top of the soil. So I am going to put something in my lap to catch the mess. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's flowering. Oh, I did not expect it to be flowering. That's very cool. Okay, let's just move a little bit of it's okay, packed. Okay, those were just to keep the stems from falling over. So this was all covered in paper. But this, okay, hit myself in the face, is a Anthurium veitchii, or a king Anthurium. And it even has a flower. I will admit, I'm not into the flower, but the foliage is actually really nice. And it's got a new growth here sprouting. And it came in a pot. So that's great. Let's see. Okay, soil's wet. They just put paper towel and then tape the soil down. So we can't see the roots, but I would say this is a pretty happy plant because it's flowering. And again, I got it on eBay, and this is exactly the plant pictured, although it just wasn't in bloom at the time. But yeah, King Anthurium. These leaves can grow to be really big, and this is actually a pretty mature looking plant, but these leaves can get huge. They have beautiful texture, and I'm so surprised that it's flowering because it was not in the eBay listing. But yeah, I've got my first Anthurium, and it is the king of Anthuriums. And now, of course, I got to look for the queen. Okay, so here we are with all of the rare plants that I've unboxed in this video. Let me just say that this represents so much more money than it should, but I am happy with everything that I got. So it's also like a mini update for you because it has been a little bit of time since the beginning to where we are now. This guy is the crocodile fern, doing well, living its life. I have the Calathea musica in water just because I'm waiting on a pot to arrive, but this one was actually just unboxed yesterday, so it does seem to be doing okay. The variegated Calathea is doing well. It did lose the one all white leaf that it had, but I've heard that in transit the all white leaves tend to not really do so well, so that was okay. Actually my favorite, because it's so nice, the Calathea Velvet Touch did lose a little stem because I learned a hard lesson about ignoring it when it needs to be watered, but lost one, gaining another because it has another leaf unfurling there. So eventually I'll do a houseplant tour because I do have other houseplants, but I hope you enjoyed this haul and that you'll come back for more plant related content. Thanks very much, guys. Bye.